Hi everyone, I'm Art, but you can call me Jay. I know this video is really late, but I want to create my evolutions to the Gen 10 starters. I haven't said my thoughts on this channel yet, but Sprout is my pick. Pombom is second, but is third. Anyways, let's get into Sprout's evolutions. I made all 6 of these designs all the way back in February, but as you know, I haven't had much time to upload them. So I did go through many redesigns for each. I think Mossilkie had the most straightforward design process out of any other. Through the re-render and the old design, not much changed. I wanted this to evolve into a Silky Pokemon and a very different path from the other fan evolutions. So I'm excited for you all to see my final stage of this line because it's one of my favorite designs I've made recently. Anyways, enough about the final stage. I also adore this design. The silky cloak on its body is my favorite part, and I can imagine how soft it would be. So here is Mossilkie, the silky Pokemon, a grass type. Mossilkie is an aggressive Pokemon. As it evolves, its leaf brows grow larger and its feathers grow longer, almost cloak-like. Its ability is Overgrow and its hidden ability is Speed Boost. If you watched April, you may remember this design. This was my second take on a brow evolution, and I really like how I took it. Instead of making it overly aggressive cassowary with huge leaf eyebrows, I made it a giant silky that is very fluffy and full of feathers. It gains a white color from the silk-like feathers it has grown. The theme for the starter trio is parts of a culture. For Tranquileaf, the theme is art. It is making references to silk and bamboo, and the grass type makes reference to wood. Anyways, I really love the feeling of the design and how it came out. So here's Tranquileaf, the Tranquility Pokemon, a grass type. Tranquileaf are much calmer than their pre-evolutions. They nurture their chicks with great care. Their feathers are used to create artworks. Its hidden ability is Overgrow, and its hidden ability is Chlorophyll. Okay, next is Pombon's evolution line, and I'm really proud of these two. I knew that with each stage of this line, I wanted to change what dog breed it was based on, so that was closely related with a Pomeranian. So I picked a Shiba Inu for Shiblaze. I will admit this line did suffer from evolve and just get bigger syndrome. Not much changed, but I did really like where the final evolution ended up. I'm very happy with the pose. It shows off the energy of this Pokemon well in my opinion, and the tongue sticking out foreshadows the final stage in a good way without making it too obvious on what it could be. Well, here is Shiblaze, the Hound Pokemon, a Fire type. Shiblaze are very energetic and quick Pokemon despite the layers of fat they accumulate on their legs. Their tongues are extremely hot if they haven't had water, so it is advised to have water on hand at all times with this Pokemon. Its ability is Blaze, and its hidden ability is Cube Charm. Next is Spitzanis, the final stage of Pombon. It's based on a Spitz and how fluffy they can get. This Pokemon is extremely fluffy with a ginormous tail. It has even more folds on its legs, but now that drip out some sort of burning hot but sweet syrup like thing. Its tail is even hotter now, glowing a hot red. Its tongue is much bigger and seems to have the same syrup dripping from it, much hotter with the end of the tongue glowing red hot. The type of culture that this line represents is food. The specific food is an Indonesian street food dessert called I'm probably butchering this, but martabak manis. It is also called an Indonesian sweet pancake. It is a spongy, thick pancake filled with a mix of chocolate sprinkles and condensed milk. It looks so good and I wish I could try it, but I probably can't. This is the closest I'll get to it, but as you can see, the folds on its legs are what represents this. So anyways, here's Spitzanis, the Hound Pokemon, a Fire and Fairy type. Spitzanis are very friendly Pokemon and have learned to control the temperature of their tongues. The syrup that comes out of their folds have been used to create a dessert inspired by this Pokemon. Luckily, Spitzanis have a shed-like action where this liquid is dropped. Its ability is Blaze and its hidden ability is Huge Harm. Alright, before we continue, I would like to ask you to subscribe and click the like button so you can see more of my content and so we can hit 300 subscribers, my goal for this summer. We are so close and I really want to get there. To keep track, my YouTube banner has a progress bar showing how close we are to achieving this goal. Okay, let's get back to the video. So next is Gekwa's evolution line. I'm just realizing how happy I am with all the designs in this video because I love all these evolutions I've created. I'm a big fan of this design I created, Shedecko, because it looks so wise and mysterious. Even with Gekwa being my least favorite, I would have such a hard time choosing if these were the actual starters. Half closed eyes and its hand held up almost look like it's waving its arm to do magic. Not to mention, it has a sash made from its shed skin. Overall, the feeling of this design is perfect for my vision of this line. So here is Shedecko, the shed Pokemon, a water type. Shedecko are mysterious Pokemon. After evolving from Gekwa, they always seem to be in some sort of trance, fixated on something. Sometimes trainers see their Shedecko floating in the air, completely unconscious. Its ability is Torrent and its hidden ability is Shed Skin. Alright, so hearing that dex entry, you must be thinking that it's going to evolve into a Psychic type, right? Well, that's just a trick. I caught you with my trap card because you're wrong! Yeah, no, you're right. It's a water Psychic type. But I'm really happy with this design. It's based on a Komodo dragon and it represents the clothing aspect of culture. A lot of the traditional Indonesian women's clothing shows baggy-ish sleeves and a sash around the waist. So I had the shed skin in its arms to make it look like the sleeves and added other floating strands of shed skin. I did add the sash, but I put it over the shoulder to add more flow to the design. I ended with adding some pinky purple psychic accents to it, and it was done. So here is Kommode, the shed skin Pokemon, a water and psychic type. Kommode are very versatile fighters. They go up close with their hands at times, and other times they use their shed skin around their arms to strangle foes. Outside of battle, it is a jovial and protective Pokemon, almost like a mother. Its ability is Torrent and its hidden ability is Shed Skin. Alright, so how do you like the designs? I know this video is very late, but I've been so busy with other videos recently, I would like to apologize with how late the Megaverse video is. It still isn't coming out soon because there are multiple designs that I'm stumped on. I promise though, I will have it out by the end of this year, even if that means December, because of how busy school will be. Anyways, I want to ask you to subscribe because we are so close to hitting 300 subscribers. Admittedly, I am making this 2 weeks before this video comes out, so I don't even know what the sub count will be when this video is out, but I have a feeling we will be close. Anyways, I've been Jay, and I'll see you all next time.